Welcome back. Yo, welcome back, everybody. Today, we're going to be diving into this new Bong Joon Ho movie, Mickey 17, the latest sci-fi brain melter from the director. You know, the guy who made Parasite. So you already know this movie is going to have layers, right? You ever bite into a burger and realize halfway through it that it's actually lasagna? Yeah, that's a Bong Joon Ho movie. And this time he's bringing us existential dread, clones, political satire, and for some reason, a lot of questionable food choices. So go ahead and strap in. So what's Mickey 17 about? Well, Robert Pattinson, he plays Mickey Barnes, right? And this is a guy who signs up to be an expendable. He's a guy on a space mission who's out to colonize a new planet named Niflheim. It kind of sounds cool though, doesn't it, right? You'd be wrong. You'd be wrong because expendable doesn't mean highly trained astronaut. It actually means disposable human. So every time Mickey gets murked, they just print out a fresh clone, copy over his memories, and throw him back into the nightmare. Basically, he's working a sci-fi version of working retail, right? That's basically his job. Now, tell me this. Would you sign up for a job that literally guarantees that you get murked multiple times? Comment below if you would, and if so, do you need a hug? Now, let's talk about the comedy, because this movie is actually kind of funny. But in a, wow, that world is kind of horrifying way, right? Steven Yeun plays Berto, Mickey's best friend, and he delivers some great deadpan humor. The jokes come fast, they come furious, but not all of them land, right? You can almost hear the writers whispering, please, 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 let this be as funny as we think it is. It almost works though. And speaking of jokes, this movie takes some pretty heavy swings. There are MAGA jokes. There are Elon jokes. It's like the writers had a checklist of things that will make conservative Twitter explode. And Mark Ruffalo's character, Senator Kenneth Marshall, this guy is basically a sci-fi Trump with a god complex. He even has that "I will absolutely ruin civilization because I don't understand how facts work" energy. So yeah, this is going to start some arguments. Drop a comment. Do you think movies should get political, or do you prefer your sci-fi without that extra spice? But let's get nerdy for a second, because the sci-fi ideas in this movie are wild. First off, Mickey's consciousness gets stored in a brick, like a literal brick, red brick. Not a sleek hard drive, not a futuristic chip, just a glorified paperweight that holds his entire being. You know, the future, everybody. This is where we're at. Also, the movie raises some big legal and ethical questions about cloning. Now, let's think about this for a second. If you clone yourself, are you responsible for what your clone does? Or better yet, if two clones commit a crime, do they both go to jail, or do they share a single sentence? Do they get two separate Netflix accounts or just one? These are the important questions. Now, let's switch gears for a moment. Let's talk about Nasha, right? Nasha is played by Naomi Ackie. She is fiery, unpredictable, and let's be real, she's kind of freaky. There's a moment where she finds out about Mickey's clones, and her reaction is not what you expect. Let's just say she doesn't run away screaming. In fact, she leans all the way in. And that, my friends, is what we call a plot twist. Now, I have to ask, if your partner got cloned, would you be cool with it? Like, would that be more love to go around, or is that a hard no? I'm curious to think about this. I love how this movie doesn't shy away from the hard stuff. The senator wants to create a pure white planet, which, first of all, yikes. Second, that's basically a supervillain plan. And he's not even pretending to be subtle about it. At one point, there's an assassination attempt on him, and he says the phrase, "one false move and you're man burger," which is both terrifying and kind of hilarious. But real talk, do you think sci-fi is the best genre for tackling political issues? Because honestly, it feels like the only place where you can say, hey, racism is bad. The only place you can say that without someone screaming, "keep politics out of my space lasers." Is this the last bastion, or is it fair game? So, final verdict. Is Mickey 17 worth watching? Now, if you love satire, if you love weird sci-fi, and if you enjoy watching Robert Pattinson make "what the hell is happening" faces for 2 hours, then yes. Yes, this is it. If you're looking for something as groundbreaking as Parasite, this might not be it, but it's still a solid, entertaining ride. And of course, the biggest question, would you sign up to be an expendable? I really need to know. Let me know in the comments. And do me a favor, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, share it with a friend who needs a new existential crisis. Thanks for watching, and remember, if your memories ever get uploaded into a brick, make sure it's at least a stylish one. That's all I got for this one. I'm gonna check you all later. Peace.